Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 6, I believe, of Anything About Whatever. Um, so I, even though I have a list of topics written down that I started probably like 2 years ago, I don't want to talk about any of those. So I decided I want to talk about the things that I wanted to be when I grew up because why not? So, this should be interesting, and I hope I can remember everything. So, I remember being the youngest, I wanted to be a teacher. Yikes. I really don't know why I wanted to be a teacher because I just don't know why, honestly. But then at some point, I realized that not only do I hate people slash kids while I was still a kid, I also hate school. I hated school. So that didn't last very long. And despite me not wanting to be a teacher anymore, and despite me hating school, for the longest, I came home from school every day and played school. Are you kidding? I used to play with my cousin because we were only 2 years apart, and back then she used to come over a lot, so we would play school together. But obviously, at some point, she stopped coming over, so I would literally just play school by myself. And I had a schedule and everything. I pretty much followed my own real school schedule. So I would get home around like I think 2:30, 3 o'clock or something. I would get something to eat, and then my schedule was from 3:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. I would pretty much play school that entire time. Such a loser. Oh my gosh, what was wrong with me? I and my class list, I had a binder and everything, and my students' names were like celebrity names. So back then, I watched Disney Channel a lot, so my students' names were like Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, the Jonas Brothers, Miley Cyrus, and Hannah Montana, and all those people that was on Disney or Nickelodeon. Like I was, I was in it. I had their names written out to take attendance. I had their names written out for each class that I taught. I had a little blackboard, or what is it called? A chalkboard and a whiteboard and all that stuff. Like, I sat there and talked to myself essentially as if I was actually talking to people. I would call on their name. Like, I was just, oh my gosh, no wonder I don't have any friends. What's wrong with me? I can't believe I used to do that. Like, really, Tia? So, anyways, after that, I remember at one point when I was in high school, I wanted to be a psychologist because in ninth or 10th grade, I took psychology because I don't know, that stuff back then interested me, I guess, trying to learn how people thought or why they act the way they do. So I only took psychology for a year, but yeah, I wanted to be a psychologist literally because I knew they made a good amount of money. That was pretty much the only reason. I mean, I kind of wanted to help people as well, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't even help myself. How am I going to help somebody else? Um, so yeah, that obviously never happened. On top of the fact, you have to go to college to be a psychologist or a psychiatrist or whatever, I'm pretty sure. So again, I hate school, so I was not going to go to college. Which, a fun fact about that, I used to wanted to go to college. Um and I was so excited for it too. I was like, I'm going to be the first person in my family to go to college and blah blah blah. And then I realized that, well, I hate school. Also, it's expensive, and I'm not putting myself in debt when I'm not guaranteed to get anything out of it. So that never happened. I didn't go to college. I didn't go to a community college or anything. I have kind of thought about it off and on over the years, but I just don't think I would do it. So it didn't happen. Um, what else? I wanted to be a marine biologist. And the reason I wanted to be that was because, if I'm being honest, I really don't know what a marine biologist does. In my mind, a marine biologist like helps sea animals, and they like save them, and I don't know, heal them and stuff. When I think of marine biologists, I think of that commercial, where they like wash animals in Dove soap. Or not Dove, what is it called? Dawn soap. I think of that type of stuff. Pretty sure that's not what a marine biologist does. So again, I threw that out the window on top of the fact, gotta go to college. So I'm good on that. Was that it? I know there was another one, but I forget what it was. Or maybe that was it for my top three. I Now, like many other people, I like to watch like crime documentaries, and so I'm like, I could have went for criminal justice, but with that type of stuff, like I don't want to be a cop. You know what I mean? I want to be like a detective. I want to be one of those people that like tries to help find missing people. You know what I'm saying? Like that show on the ID channel, it's called Disappeared. I used to watch that a lot, and it's basically a show about people that have disappeared, obviously, and sometimes they do get found at the end. Most of the time they don't, so it's literally a mystery about what happened to them. But like that type of stuff interests me because it's like I want to help try and find someone who went missing, you know? But I'm pretty sure you'd have to become a cop first and like work your way up to try and become a detective or whatever, however that works. So that wouldn't be happening either. Um, I have also thought about going to college for photography because I do have a interest in that. I like looking at photography pictures and especially nature, but like I hate being outside though. So I'm not really sure how that would work. Um, yeah, I I think that's pretty much it. I can't remember really wanting to be anything else. Um, well, a surprise, I never had much ambition even as a child. So, but yeah, like I had said, I have over the years since graduating high school, have kind of thought about trying to go to college or a community college. And if I were to go, I would probably go for either photography, marine biology, or something to do with baking. Actually, let me look that up really quick. Let me look up marine biology because I literally have no idea what that even entails. Marine biologists study life in the oceans and sometimes the oceans themselves. They may investigate the behavior. Let me open this up so I can read the whole thing. Okay, so what is a marine biologist? They study life in the oceans and sometimes the oceans themselves. They may investigate the behavior and physiological processes of marine species or the diseases and environmental conditions that affect them. They may also assess the impacts of human activities on marine life. Many marine biologists work under job titles such as wildlife biologist, zoologist, fish and wildlife biologist, fisheries biologist, aquatic biologist, conservation biologist, and biological technician. Huh. See, but you gotta get in the ocean. Do you love spending time on the ocean? Are you interested in dolphins and whales? While many marine biologists study these intelligent and enduring creatures, there are several areas of study within the field. Marine biologists may study anything from the largest whale down to tiny plankton microbes and even the seawater itself. The sea and its denizens are facing the challenges of coexisting with commercial shipping, boating, plastics, chemicals, and other issues associated with human activities. Marine biologists study how these activities affect marine life and suggest alternatives to minimize or prevent them. Okay. Wait, what was that then? Okay, so what do they do? They study marine organisms in their habitats. They may investigate a population's behavior or physiological. Whatever you say these words, I hate trying to say words I can't say. Anyways, so they work at aquariums, zoos, museums. They make, as of 2020, they make a average of $66,350. Those employed by the federal government earned more than those in state governments. Well, that sounds kind of okay, but like, I don't want to get in the ocean. First of all, I can't swim. Second of all, I'd be too scared because, like, it's the ocean. There's this picture of this guy. It's on, I'm reading from environmentalscience.org. There's this picture of a guy under the ocean and he's looking at a, what kind of fish is that? Is that a zebrafish? Is that a thing? Let me try to look that up real quick. It's just like so scary because my thing is, what if you like, you go under and then all of a sudden there's like a shark in your face or like some just weird looking fish. I would literally have a panic attack and start crying. I can't do that type of stuff. I'm not even an animal person. I would fail at being a marine biologist. But at the same time, it sounds kind of fun. Oh, this is a lionfish. Okay. Yeah, just so creepy. Like, the stuff in the ocean is fascinating. I like watching nature documentaries, and usually my favorite, well, is it? I don't really have a favorite. I like them all. But, like, I really like the ocean parts of the documentaries because they just look so like pretty in the colors, and they show the weird animals that you otherwise most likely would never see in real life. So, but it's like I like watching it on TV. I don't want to see it in person, you know? But anyways, so yeah. So yeah, if I were to go to college, it'd be for marine biology or photography or baking or something creative like. But that's probably not gonna happen unless I became rich and was like not gonna have to worry about anything. So but that's not gonna happen unless I marry a celebrity, which also is not gonna happen. Tragic for me. Um, but I think that's it. I don't really remember wanting to be anything else. So that kind of sucks. But oh well. Let me know what you wanted to be when you were a kid and, you thought we were going to grow up to be a princess or something. Who knows? Oh, I also, how could I forget this? This was like the biggest one. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be an actress so bad, especially around the like 2010 era. I still wanted to be one a little bit during my senior year, I think it was. But that just quickly ended because number one, I'm too shy for that type of stuff. Number two, I would most likely have to move to either LA or New York, which both of are expensive. And once I realized that, like, I don't want to work, like, obviously I didn't have any money, right? I would have to have gotten a job to try and save money and then move out there. But once I realized, dude, I don't want to work the rest of my life. I don't want to work a stupid 9 to 5 retail job. I was like, I can't afford to go out there, so it's not happening anyways. Also, I'm like, I'm not attractive enough to become an actress. Like, no one's gonna hire me. You know what I mean? It's like they probably just kick me out and tell me to go um, to a dermatologist and go get braces. Like, how about you pay for it then, since it bothers you? So I just forgot that whole actress dream, which kind of sucks because, yeah, it would still be cool. Like, what if I, like, work with Johnny Depp or something? I freaking love Johnny Depp. Or, like, Jennifer Lawrence or freaking anybody, dude. Like, except for Amber Heard. Screw you. Um, but yeah, I mean, that would still be cool, but it is what it is. I gave that up a long time ago. My thing is, I'm like, if I were to be an actress, it would probably be for Lifetime movies because they hire anybody, really. Let's be honest. Lifetime movies nowadays are not really the best. Um, but I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So maybe one day you'll see me on Lifetime if I ever get out the house. But probably not gonna happen. Is that it now? I can't believe I almost forgot that one. Yeah, I remember back in 2010, 2009, when the movie Easy A with Emma Stone came out on DVD, and I bought it. And on the DVD has her audition tape. And I remember watching it and writing down all the words and memorizing it because I'm like, oh, I'm going to be an actress, so I have to practice. And that was 10 years ago. I still remember that script section till this day. I'm not going to say it on here. Should I? No, I'm not going to. But I can still remember it, which is insane to me. But wow, I was a dreamer, wasn't I? But anyways, I think that is actually it. I'm gonna be so mad if I stop recording and then I remember something. It's gonna bother me so much. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below, what did you want to be when you were older? And if you want to, let me know what you ended up doing. Um, yeah, I would say most people don't end up doing what they wanted. So, oh well. But yes, thanks for listening. And I will see you guys in my next episode. Make sure to check out the other episodes I already have up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can turn on notifications so that you can be notified when I upload. I upload on Wednesday. I try to do every Wednesday, but you know, if you know, you know. All right. Thanks for listening, and I will see you guys next time on Anything About Whatever.